I'd like to thank the floor for recognizing me. I'd like to place a motion to nominate Bob Duthaler for president for 2026. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? I thank you very much. My job is done. All right, now that was such a nice appetizer tonight. Now to the main course. Good evening to the presentation of the JAG Awards. Blue is third. Tonight we are going to be awarding the top 3 highest scores in each of the categories. Third place, or the third highest score, is represented as the award of recognition. Second place, or the second highest score, is represented as the award of distinction, and your first place is represented by the award of excellence. It's kind of amazing. For the first time since I've been the chair of the JAG Awards, and I've been a little, I'll just say nice, more like testy, that we needed to get entries into all of our categories. You guys did it. We have entries in every single category. Okay, some of them are only 1, but improvement. This year we had submissions from 25 different organizations for a total of 137 entries. So again, applaud yourselves. It was awesome. My staff could tell you my hand looked like this after doing 167 certificates. She saw me. It was like in a bowl of ice and 25 different trophies. So it was actually awesome all around. As usual, to keep the night moving along, we will announce the third and second place winners. They are certificates. You'll come up and grab those. The first place winner, which is the award of excellence, will have a chance to speak here at the lovely microphone. So, yes, and you get a shirt. So, we have videos so we can see all of the entries that were in each of the categories. So we're going to start right off with our documentary category, if you will, Connor. All right, starting off in third place with an award of recognition goes to EBTV East Brunswick with Where, boy, we need light up here. Where We Worship. Second place, Piscataway Community TV, the PCTV's 40th anniversary. And in first place with the highest score is Woodbridge Township. Right? Yes, the Veteran Project. Congratulations. Thank you.
I want to thank you guys for this award. I brought Emil up here with me. Me and Emil worked very hard on this episode of our ongoing documentary series, The Veterans Project. I think it's like our best series we've ever put together. It's like evergreen content about your local veterans. So if you're ever looking to do something like that in your town, it's a good source. And this one was special because we did it about the host of our show. And Emil knows more about that because he picked him as the...
Yeah, I'm going to talk about John Eberhard real quick, but first of all, I've had two quick revelations. One is we really need to get Lee Beckerman a pirate hat. So your generous donations will be welcomed at the ticket table by the door. The second one is I really need to get to this quick while I'm still vertical. And John Eberhard is a very amazing and interesting person. He is a veteran of the U.S. Navy. He was an electrician's mate for 2 years and served on 2 ships. As all sailors, they're quite salty and they have a very interesting take on life. However, he did not stop serving with his service to the Navy. When he exited the Navy, he served his community, which was, fortunate enough, Woodbridge Township. And he was the recreation director for many years. He brought to our community Buddy Ball, which, as some of you know, is a sports league for those that have challenges, whether they're mental or physical. And he expanded that from baseball to soccer, and also, believe it or not, sled hockey. So one of the most amazing things I've ever seen is a young man who was blind actually making a free throw shot and sinking it. So that is the legacy of John Eberhard. And we are very fortunate that he was able to be in our community and serve us. And he also helped us with the Veterans Project for many years, bringing the quiet tales of service to our community of our veterans, for which we are grateful for. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to try a different pair of glasses. I think it looks a little bit better. Next up are the entries in our instructional and training category. All right, in this action-packed category, third place goes to nobody. Tie at second place. Second place goes to Cranford TV, Tree of the Month, August 2024. The second place goes to Piscataway Community Television, Piscataway Cooks with the Bertolinis, which I must be left to announce. The winner of it is the Award of Excellence goes to East Brunswick, EBTV for Flavors of East Brunswick, Maple Cranberry Baked Pie.
So this project wouldn't have been possible without us collaborating with the East Brunswick Human Relations Council. They're the ones who came for us and were looking for an opportunity to really expand showing the different cultures in our community, which is the tagline of the show. Flavors of East Brunswick, exploring our cultures through cuisine. And Holly Cerami was a huge part in making that happen. And we were so excited to have this project offered to us because, you know, just like you guys, we were looking for something to kind of flex our muscles and try some new formatting out of the studio on location. This particular episode that won, we happened to work with our dear, part-time at EBTV and also a long colleague of mine, Michael Dowling. He was there with us that day. It was a super fun day. Doug knows him, long history back there. So I just wanted to give him a shout out to him and also to Anthony, the station manager at EBTV. Known you forever, and you know we're making really exciting things happen. So thank you very much.
All right. In the news magazine category, third place with an award of recognition goes to Cranford TV Footbridge Update. Second place with the award of distinction goes to Woodbridge Television Artist Profile, Lillian Tobin. And the award of excellence goes to EBTV East Brunswick, EB Stories.
Thank you, George and Bob, everyone on JAG. It's a good thing these awards aren't for the highlights because obviously I forgot to submit them. So that's why they're all freeze frames. But it's George's fault because he only sent one email reminder, so I need multiple. I just want to also thank you to all the vendors for making this possible. It makes our lives easier having access to you and all your knowledge. So thank you, everyone.
Ouch. Okay, next up. Next up is the entries in our talk show. All right, starting off with our award of recognition / third place goes to Premier Media Casual Conversations, one of our independent producers. Next up, we have a tie for 2. In second place, our first is Clifton Cable with Eyes on Artists. I don't think, oh yes we do, fabulous. We have other certificates for you. Please see us before you leave. Our other tie for second place is East Brunswick EBTV for Old Ways in New Jersey. And the award of excellence goes to Woodbridge Television, Greenable Woodbridge, pedestrian safety.
So thank you, everybody. I'd like to dedicate this award to the host of our show, who is also our Chief of Staff of Woodbridge Township, Carolyn Ehrlich, who always produces such an awesome show and pushes us to go out in the field and shoot stuff that, you know, we just, like you said, everybody in JAG, we figure out how to do it. We figure out how to make it work. We make the magic happen. So here's to Greenable Woodbridge. Thank you.
All right, in our PSA, public service announcement, third place award of recognition goes to CNET, Center Volunteers in Medicine PSA. Our second place award of distinction goes to Township of Middletown, Middletown Township Fire Department Wildfires Public Service Announcement. And the award of excellence goes to Cranford TV, Cranford Police Back to School Safety.
Thanks all, thanks Don, thanks our town for supporting us, thanks George and to JAG. Our police just came to us and said we want something fun and eye-catching to get people to make them remember that they got to drive slow around town. And it just sort of came together and we had a lot of fun doing it. And I just wanted to say at today's legislative session afterwards, I asked the panelists, what could we do as individual members to support public TV? And they said to write, call, visit your U.S. reps. I know we have MacGyver as our U.S. rep. And to stand up and to say why you're important, to remind people why we're important. Also to talk to your own towns, talk to your council people and also the people who watch you, and just remind them, that we're here and why they rely on us. So anyway, thank you again. Thank you.
All right, as you can see, quite a few entries in our promotional category. And not to be outdone by our tie for second places, we have a three-way tie for third place. The first of our three-way, Asbury Park for the Bruce Springsteen Archives and Center of American Music. Was Asbury Park able to be here tonight? Well, we'll accept that in their honor, as well as the next tie is for Asbury Park TV, Asbury Park Community Garden Tour. The third place tie goes to Newark TV for the 2024 Latin Fest promo. And second place award of distinction also goes to Newark TV for Newark and Proud of It. Tag. And our award of excellence, highest score, goes to EBTV East Brunswick for Restaurant Week 2024. Gusto Grill. And I can tell you, if you want to steal some very good ideas, watch this one. It was fabulous. Thank you. Very good.
So this was actually one video of, I think, 13 that we did for our township as part of, to lead up to their restaurant week. And it wasn't similar to one of our previous awards. Like, it was an awesome opportunity for us to try new things and new formats and play with new equipment. And I just wanted to give a special shout out, he's not here, but to Robert Zuckerman, our township's East Brunswick Economic Development Officer, who came to all the shoots and was really willing to lend his ear to us and listen to our ideas and let us try to be a little bit more creative. And every place we went had terrific food that we got to try out, and it was a ton of fun. Can't wait for Restaurant Week 2025 in October if any of you are coming to East Brunswick. So thank you very much.
Okay, actually, this is our first category that only had one entry in it, so it is an automatic winner. But that goes to Newark TV for the Summer Youth Basketball Championship, under 12 co-ed division.
So this actually was one of the categories that last year didn't have anyone, and he was like, hey guys, you gotta freaking enter. So we did. Yes. I also want to kind of add that it also shows really how there's a demand for local content. I shot and edited it, and as soon as I showed up, like everyone was like, when are you gonna shoot my thing? When are you gonna shoot my thing? So I had like all these like kids and coaches and stuff. So there's definitely real interest in this type of stuff. So keep it up. Yeah. Thank you, Charles.
All right, in our sports programming multi-camera category, our award of recognition / third place goes to Cranford TV. Cranford football versus Hillside. Second place, award of distinction, goes to Piscataway Community Television, PHS football versus Bridgewater. And that award of excellence goes to Woodbridge Television, high school football, Woodbridge versus Northern Highland.
So thank you. I'm always very proud of our multi-camera shoots. We bring out our production trailer, and I just want to say to all the women out there that you can drive a trailer, because if I can do it, any of you can do it. So never give up. It's a big trailer. And I'd just like to thank my staff, because everyone just works well together. You have to be a team to put together a large multi-camera shoot like football, and we do it with baseball and softball also, and everybody has to work hard, and I'm proud of all of us, so thank you.
These are our bread and butter, the public meeting, single camera footage. Yes, there was only 2. So in second place is West Milford Township Council meeting. In first place, that leaves Oakland TV Committee. Dump Update Oakland.
Bill Sisti, Oakland volunteer, program director. Our dump video was instrumental in actually stopping a recycling construction dump from opening in our town. We had a couple videos, it got public awareness up, it got signatures on things, it got county officials come down, and it got us to get even state officials to come down to help not have what we thought would be a terrible thing in our town, a large construction dump site. So it just shows the power of public access. Thank you very much.
All right, in our public meeting multi-camera, third place, award of recognition goes to RPTV, Roselle Park TV, for Township Council meeting. Over here, Dave. The Highness. In second place, award of distinction goes to Oakland TV. Yes, I am reading right. Oakland TV, the Borough Council meeting. And in first place, Cranford TV 35, Cranford Township Committee. And again, if you want to know how to step up your council meeting, check his out. He was excellent.
Thank you, everybody. So what I had to do for the council meetings are PTZ cameras that were on the wall, that have been on the wall for like 15 years. The picture is pretty much done at this point. So I have my Panasonic AG 350s or whatever they're called. So I go up with Chris, we go up for about an hour and set everything up, and everything comes down NDI. That's why the picture looks as good as it does. So it's been a bit of an undertaking with that. And now what George is alluding to is that we do roll-ins now for all the committee members in the council. So I'll send an email before the meeting if you have anything to roll in. And it slowly took off last year, but now it's like they're coming to me with stuff. They're actively emailing me the week before the meeting saying, hey, can you put this in? Can we do this? Can you, roll this video, that kind of thing. So it's kind of really taken off. I want to thank Chris for all her help, and Mike, who was here earlier with us. And really have to thank our committee, because it'll be our 40th year next year, and it wouldn't be possible without the committee, because they obviously control all the money. We have a very, very, very generous administrator, helps us out in any way she can. And really a mayor, in fact, is one of the videos that was him with the veterans. So he's a veteran, we have him on, and we also have his own show too. So I want to thank all the committee and thank all of JAG. Thank you.
All right, this brings us to our next category that just had a single entry, but again, it had an entry. For the public ceremony single camera, the award of excellence goes to Asbury Park TV, Asbury Park Action for Peace in Palestine. So that kind of brings us to our halfway point. So everybody knows what we do at halfway.
Drink some more.
Thank you. At this time, one of our side awards that we like to present, that is not part of the category, but we do for our independent producers, we award the highest score, whichever of our independent producers that gets the highest score gets an extra little high score independent producer award. And that is for Premier Media, for casual for the casual promotion.
I'm a star. Your Lordship, thank you for this golden ticket. This golden ticket, Lordship. Thank you. Oh, some other people have the same word. Sorry. Thank you for the award. I just want to say that I go back, and I think I was cable before cable was cool back in the old days. And I went to Rutgers, and I went to school with a guy named Doug. Then we worked for Cross Country Cable, and there's a guy named Doug. And Doug is the Doug who's husband of who? In Piscataway? Debbie. So I have a history there. I directed the first 300 episodes of Dick Craig, Not Just Rock and Roll. We developed that program. And so, yes, it's still around, and he's around. So, among other things, and Steve Kaiser's the one who brought me back to here. And then when the pirate retired, that you saw on the screen there, remember him, Lee? We were talking, and he says, you know, people, who do you know, and whatever. I didn't know him at that point because I haven't seen him in like 35 years. And then he says, oh, I used to work with a guy named Kaz. I said, this guy? So I was there on his first day being, you know, in television, and then I was there on his last day working in television. I just thought it was pretty cool. But this is an organization that has a history. It's beautiful. Dave and I worked also, so we kind of reconnected here, or I did, to all of you people, and met new ones. And thank you, George, for bringing me to this organization also, and Casual Conversations. Please pick up the program if you don't already, by the way. It's a nice talk show, and I would love to have you as a guest, okay? Thank you very much for the award.
Is that before television, Kaz?
Yes. Oh, by the way, I love that Asian TV you have over there. Looks like a TV, by the way. There's a podium there.
Did you get your T-shirt?
Oh, no. Can I have a shirt? Carry on.
I'm beginning to like this. Everybody keeps thanking me. I didn't do anything. All right. As he's shopping, our next category is for public ceremony multi-camera. Roll 'em, Connor. All right, starting us off in third place, award of recognition goes to EBTV East Brunswick, East Brunswick's Memorial Day Observance 2024. And we are going to have a tie for second place. The second place goes to Borough of Roselle, Roselle State of the Borough. And our second place award of distinction goes to Perth Amboy High School for the National Unified Championship School Special Event. Had to make it look official. And our Award of Excellence, the high score of this category goes to Newark TV, the 2024 State of the City.
Short speech. I really thank my team. You guys are wonderful. Without you, this would not be possible. And today, Gary Campbell of my team turns 9 years of putting up with me, of working with me. And so I want to thank all of you, and all the entries are great. Thank you for doing the great work that you all do.
All right, our next category, another big, should be big bread and butter of our organizations, the public parade. We have a single entry in. And that winner goes to Oradell Public TV, the Independence Day Parade 2024.
I wish there were more entries in this category. But we've been doing our Independence Day Parade with our single camera for years now. So, and that's Nick always on camera. So hopefully hopefully the weather cooperates and we all cooperate with him. So to me, they all look the same, but but we work hard every year. So, and just hope it doesn't rain. Thank you.
All right, third place, award of recognition goes to Oakland TV Committee for their Memorial Day Parade. Second place, award of distinction goes to Newark TV for Puerto Rican Day Parade. And the award of excellence goes to WBMA TV, Bloomfield TV Township for Memorial Day Parade 2024.
So big shout out to our crew and all you guys who are hardworking. There's nothing more harder than covering a parade or any outdoor event because, God, you always worry about the weather. Right? Especially when you're talking multi-cameras and some of us who take out our trucks and trailers and it takes hours to set up and it's hard work. So when you get a good day, you're blessed. So we're hoping for a nice sunny Memorial Day again. So thank you, everybody. And Eddie, you jumped the gun, but as I was going to make a public decree that it was spread throughout my community here that it was the 9th anniversary of Gary Campbell, so congratulations to Gary on his...
It is our last category that just has a single entry in, but again, we have an entry. And this one goes to Asbury Park for Asbury Park First Friday, September 6th, 2024. Our next category is the concerts multi-camera. All right. I tell you, that Queen tribute band, they're really good. Aren't they? They're so good, they're the award of recognition. Third place, Woodbridge Township Television. Coming from somebody who began their career actually recording symphonies, I love that in second place, award of distinction goes to EBTV, East Brunswick, the East Brunswick Symphony Orchestra. Which leaves our award of excellence going to Newark TV, 24-hour apiece, part 3.
Thank you, everyone. I want to thank everybody at Newark TV. 24 Hours Apiece is one of my favorite events. The city of Newark brings a whole bunch of different celebrities, a whole bunch of hosts, talk show hosts, and then it's just a great time for, like, you know, one of the biggest cities in the state of New Jersey to celebrate peace and try to be peaceful for 24 hours instead of the violence and everything else you hear. But thank you so much, everyone, and hope to see you this year at the 24 Hours Apiece.
All right, in our community holiday event, we'll start off with a tie in third place. The first award of recognition goes to the borough of Roseland, New Jersey, Roseland TV, for 2024 Santa's Arrival recap video. The third place award of recognition goes to Long Hill TV, Long Hill Recreation Spring Egg Hunt 2024. The award of distinction, or second place, goes to Newark TV, Shop with a Hero. And I love this one because past couple years with me doing the JAG Awards, I've seen it in second and third place. Whatever you did, you stepped it up. EBTV. For the 49th Annual East Brunswick Clergy Council Interfaith Thanksgiving Service of the Award of Excellence.
So this was for the 49th. This upcoming year is going to be our 50th Interfaith Clergy Council Thanksgiving service. So, you know, we're looking to do something very big for that. And these are just kind of the type of programs that we as a station really kind of come and try to really put our whole hearts and souls into it, because we're trying to really do something good, because we love our communities as well, and we hope that they love us too. So thank you again.
All right, in community development event, we'll start it off with, again, a tie in third place. Our first award of recognition goes to Newark TV, the Mayor's Family Reunion. The other award of recognition goes to Scotch Plains Television, Pride in the Park 2024. Second place, award of distinction, goes to Cranford TV 35, the Veterans Car Giveaway. And this looked like such a cool event. You guys have such a cool mayor in Woodbridge Township Television, the Woodbridge Feud.
So I had to bring them all up. There's two more of our staff who aren't with us tonight, but I have to tell you, it was part of our mayor likes to do a special video to put out with his State of the Township address every year. And so we were tasked with doing Family Feud, and we work closely with the Public Information Office upstairs to put it all together. And they sent surveys out to senior centers and to students, because we decided to do students versus seniors Family Feud. And then we had to figure out, like, where are we going to shoot this? Like how are we going to get the buzzer buttons? Like sometimes I don't even know how we pull these things off, but we did. And our magic editor, Joe over here, does the most creative editing ever to really make it look great. So just thank you. It really just takes a team of a lot of people to get this stuff done. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll start off in community groundbreaking ribbon cutting and dedication. The award of recognition goes to Cranford TV 35 for Savor Snack Shop. Second place, Award of Distinction, goes to Woodbridge Television for ribbon cutting Anchor's Tiki Bar. And not to be outdone by any of our other ties, we have a tie for first place. Our first place award of excellence goes to Newark TV for Roman Tapas Lounge ribbon cutting.
Thank you again, everyone. Roman's Tapas Lounge, which is on in Newark. I recorded it myself. Charles edited it, and it was a very fun space. It's a nice lounge. I just opened. Great food, great atmosphere, and great vibe. So thank you again. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Colonial Productions, and thank you, everybody that's at our table.
And the other award of excellence goes to Fanwood TV Library Ribbon Cutting.
Thank you very much.
All right, for festival and fair events, third place award of recognition goes to CNET, Highlights of Central Pennsylvania Festival of the Arts 2024. Award of distinction goes to Cranford TV 35, Pooch Plunge. And we'll keep with the dog theme. Our award of excellence goes to Borough of Roselle, the Doggy Day Parade.
Thank you, the Borough of Roselle, Mayor Shaw, and Council. Thank you.
In our award presentation category, third place award of recognition goes to Cranford TV 35 Halloween Awards. Cranford also takes award of distinction for 2 Cranford police honored for acts of valor. And the award of excellence goes to Long Hill TV Long Hill Police Department 100th anniversary.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Bob, for 15 years of working with you. That's it. Thank you very much for the crew. Simple shot, but thank you very much.
Hi, I only know a few of you. I've only been doing JAG stuff for about 2 years. I was very fortunate that Bob had me shadow at the Bloomfield station a couple of weeks before I graduated college, and 6 days after I graduated, he said, "Hey, do you want to do a gig in Long Hill?" And I said, "Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, thank you for giving me a job right out of college." And here I am 2 years later. You guys have built such an amazing community here of like kind people who want to learn, and so many people tell you that the real world is full of people who are, bitter and just looking out for themselves. And I'm very happily surprised that that is not the case here. And in fact, the opposite is true. This room is full of people who care about making the world a better place and making information more accessible to everyone. And I don't know, you guys got lightning in a bottle here, and here's to 25 more years.
Well, with a good team like that, no wonder why we do good stuff. And Eddie, you're the same way. You guys got good groups of people behind you. You can put out good stuff. I really wanted to give award, though, to Don in that hat in the car show. That was quite award-winning, Congratulations.
Before we see the entries in this, I dare test the king. This was a brand new category for this year that I'm going to push for next year, because we all pretty much do some type of bulletin board, and we really should be entering, because it's another big mainstay of our stations. So go ahead and roll it, Connor. We had, as you see, 3 entries in this category, and it was really interesting to see what other stations do when looking at the, a full 10-minute clip, because I was curious what people do. I thought I'd look. And it's really interesting. Everything from some had roll-in videos in, others had specific music to slides. I thought it was all really quite interesting. So I'd love to see more of the station's bulletin boards for next year. But let's get to the awards. With the 3, we do not have a 3rd place. We will start off with 2nd place, with the award of distinction going to Oradell Public TV, OPTV Bulletin Board. Which means there is a tie for 1st place. Our first place goes to WBMA TV Bloomfield Township Bulletin Boards.
I think what people think of a joke when they think of Access TV and bulletin boards. But as you can see, and stations are taking it beyond that, they're making it interactive. There's video, there's music, there's moving graphics and animation. It's engaging your audience. There's a large portion of our channels sometimes that are bulletin boards that are playing. And if you can somehow keep people tuned to that during that period, and get the information out, because it is important information to get out to the community, then you're doing your job. So I thank you guys for that, and everyone involved who's doing good work. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Bob. So true. Our second award of excellence goes to Cranford TV 35, the TV 35 bulletin board.
All right. Yeah, bulletin board. As Bob said, you know, a lot of us have the bulletin board that run all the time. Part of the issue I'm having now is putting the bulletin board on enough, because I have so many programs to run, which is a good thing for us. But I try to add, as Bob said, adding video and adding music and adding some elements, kind of things that you don't really get anymore from anywhere else. Like, I mean, I get so many comments about the weather, just a little thing on the side. I also have a new weather feed that I had somebody made. It kind of mimics the old Weather Channel, Local on the 8s. So I have that streaming to my actual YouTube channel, and I put that up for about 3-4 minutes. I put the live cameras in. There's a little clip of that, and I think that was right at the end of the year. There's a live camera in Finland at Santa Claus Village, because I was actually there. So I put that camera up during the holidays. It's kind of festive and fun. Give them credit. I also put up the Falcon Cam from the courthouse in Elizabeth. So I've gotten comments on that, people watching the Falcons come in. So, and the traffic cameras as well, because that's really what my background is from the News 12 days. And so I just take the Turnpike Authority's cameras and I just put them in. And again, those are things that if you're scrolling through and you hit it and it's like, well, okay, maybe my commute takes me down to Woodbridge or up to Union or whatever, you can kind of see it. But I feel like the bulletin board is a real important piece, because you do get a lot of the information with the slides and the different things that are going on in town. So my goal for next year is to try to just get a dedicated feed for the bulletin board, just to run in some of the other buildings and try to get that on a live stream. So thank you very much. And also thank Teleview too, because if Jesse and Mark were here, I've been bugging them, Mark, forever, trying to get this thing to work. And they're fantastic with their support in the InfoView. So anybody who has it, please reach out to them. They're always very receptive with their problem solving and troubleshooting. Thank you.
All right. Have you guys been following along to the drinking game? If you have, we have reached the end of our presentation. Congratulations to all the winners. Thanks to my amazing committee. It's your hard work all year long that keeps me on track and makes tonight a breeze. Next week, I'll be sending out all the judges' score sheets and their comments for you guys to, see what they had to say about all of our entries. And I wanted to make this announcement here because maybe one of you will want to join the JAG Awards committee for next year. Or maybe even become chair.
I'm retiring.
Because I'm announcing my resignation from the chair and the committee.
Right.
I'm right behind Bob.
In that case, you got it.
Have a great summer, everyone.
Oh, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Well, folks, that is going to do it for tonight's celebration. So first, I'd like to give a big round of applause. If you guys could congratulate Rich DeSimone for putting together a great, fabulous 25th anniversary. A big shout out to George and the JAG Awards committee for putting out a great show today. I'd like all the conference committee members to also stand up in the room and give them all a big round of applause for all their hard work. And last but definitely not least, give yourselves a big round of applause for everything that you do for local access TV, for your community, and for JAG. Thank you, everybody. Travel safely, have a good night, and remember to vote for a new king in 26.